Look, this is. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is gonna be hard.
You
know it.
You think?
You know it. I'm sure you know it, but we're Team Wampus now, and we will face our problems together.
When's your next class? Is it soon?
Doesn't matter.
You sure?
What do you need?
Could you just... I have to find Toby, but
Want me to go with you?
could you? I don't mean to be pushy. It's
No.
just I don't wanna. I kind of would feel better if somebody was beside me, and Natasha's predisposed right now, and I
No.
don't want to bother her. So, okay, cool.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Do you know where we'll have to go?
I couldn't find him. I looked everywhere and I couldn't see him.
Come on, let's look again. I'll help you.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Meanwhile, Albion, you're wrapping up classes for the day, and I'm going to say that you're probably going to go back towards your common area, or the common room, when to your surprise, there seems to be somebody waiting just outside of the entrance. Somebody that you probably have not really seen around Mahatakoro around lately. Finn is waiting just outside of the common area. Okay. And as soon as he sees you, he like acknowledges you and says, "Hey."
Hey, Finn. What brings you here?
I actually came to talk to you.
Okay. Yeah, let's go inside. I think there's a lot of areas we can sit inside. Come on in. So they'll find like a seating area, probably out of earshot of people.
When you'll take him inside the common area, and this is Finn's first time going into any of the Mahatakoro common rooms. And as soon as you go in, his eyes light up a bit. Wow. This is way nicer than the common areas in Koldovstorets.
Al would smile. Yeah, it's pretty great, isn't it? I feel like I have one of the nicer areas. I like it here.
I can see that. He says, and he's just looking at all the plants, and he's just looking at like just the scenery. He said, it's so bright. The lighting is incredible. And I would say that between the Court of the Sea and the Court of the Side, the Court of the Sea is definitely the darker of the two.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice place to be. It really helps me relax, and I mean, I love plants. I love herbology. So I don't know. It's a nice place. But are you here because of, well, what brings you here?
I wanted to talk to you about something. I don't know if you have seen this. And he's got the Koldovstorets like newspaper with Vorfalame Shvets on it.
Yeah.
And he shows it to you.
Yeah, I saw this morning, and I thought maybe this was why you were here. Do you know if Roxy's okay?
Honestly, I haven't really seen her. But a lot of people have been talking about her.
Out of character, was there a lot of talk about it at Mahotokoro throughout the day, or not as much?
Not really, but as soon as Nico said, "That's Roxana's dad," like there's definitely been a lot of whispering ever since he did that. Nice one, Nico. Thanks.
Nice
Thanks
one,
a lot.
Poindexter.
Nice one. So gradually, yes, over the course of the day, it's been spreading.
Gotcha. Yeah. Do you know if Do you know if a lot of people knew about this? Like, was this a surprise to many people in Kodovstorets?
I think a lot of people knew the rumors about the Shvets patriarch, but I think a good portion of Roxana's house was able to drown out anything so that it didn't really affect her as much. But now it's kind of hard to close that box now that it's been opened.
Yeah, I can't even imagine, but I don't know. I don't know. Do you think this is going to change anything? I mean,
I'm sure it's going to change a lot, to be honest.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like I need to talk to Roxy at this point.
You've only known Roxy for a few months now, and I've gotten to know her a little bit over the course of the last several months. At least I thought I did. I'm a little torn, Albion. I'm not really sure what to think about all this, honestly.
How so?
Well, her family's history and my family, it's hasn't been that great. And a lot of the things that her dad did affected my parents and my family quite directly. Let me put it that way. I hated the Shvets family for a very long time. They're what you would call your typical pure blood rich wizard family, always thought themselves above everybody. People like that just drives me nuts, you know? And everyone loves Natasha, everyone loves Roxana even more, and it just got on my nerves because they just couldn't see what I saw. And now finally, everyone's seeing the Shvets the way I've seen them all these years. Finally, they see. But I don't know if I feel better about that.
You said people finally see what you saw. I mean, what happened? What did you see?
I see a family that tends to make a lot of excuses for the mistakes that they make. Alec was pretty bad about that. Alec was the one actually I hated the most.
That's her brother, right?
Yeah, that's her brother. He got kicked out within the last couple of years. It's for good reason, too, because I probably would have punched him in the face more often than need be till I was kicked out of this place as well.
What'd he do?
Well, he picked on me a lot over the years, especially ever since I was a first year. I tried to ignore him. I was a lot smaller back then, so I didn't really have much of a choice but to ignore him. Then I got stronger, and honestly, a lot of it was thanks to him. It's a good motivator. You kind of have to do what you got to do to survive, especially around Kodovstorets. Anyway, when I found out the rumors that Vorfolome killed my dad, I wanted to find out where he was.
Wait, he killed your dad?
Yeah, I believe he did.
Al would just look at Finn and be like, so why did you come to me? And he'll grab the paper at that point and start reading through to look and see if his mom's name's in there.
I'm gonna say you don't see your mom's name on there.
Okay. So wait, why did you come here then?
Because honestly, you we're on Team Wampus with Roxana, and I think you are the most level-headed one on the team. I admire you, Al. I know we haven't really talked much, but I always respected you in a lot of ways.
I mean, the feeling's mutual when you helped everyone that first event. That showed a lot of your character. But wait a minute. So you think or you know her father killed your father?
I can't prove it, but
Because go ahead.
I can't prove it, but I believe he did. I mean, I don't know if you know what that's like when you've lost a family member and all the signs are pointing to this one person who is responsible for it. I don't know. Now that you're mentioning it, maybe I believe that he did it because I need to believe that he did it.
Well, I think I know exactly what it feels like. I don't know how much you know about my family's history, but my mom passed at the hands of a Death Eater, and until a few weeks ago, I had no clue about the details or who it might have been, and then Roxy told me something she didn't have to tell me. She told me it might have been her father, which at the time just seemed very random. And how could this person who we just met at these games father have been the one that killed my mother? But then the pieces kind of fell together, and I don't know if you've seen this, and he'll maybe, if he has the article from Japan, he'll maybe hold that out to Finn. But it says right in here that he could have been the one responsible for my mother's death too.
Finn curses under his breath. I'm sorry, Al. I didn't know.
It's not your fault, and I mean it's been years ago, but Roxy didn't have to tell me that, so I feel like if anything, she's sorry for what happened. But it's still tough, as you I'm sure well know.
When she told you, how did you react? What did you say?
Oh, I don't really remember. I know I wasn't angry. I mean, I've already been angry for this. I've already went through that part of my life. I kind of felt a little bit of relief, oddly enough. Like, if this is true, then maybe I finally have an answer, and maybe that answer will finally help me get some closure. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still angry in ways, and some days are easier than others, but in that moment, I felt kind of relieved.
Well, I guess you're a lot better than me then.
Well, I mean, if you're angry, that's not a bad thing. I mean, what happened? I mean, I don't know the details with your dad, but if he was murdered, like, that's something that's okay to be angry about. Whether that anger is directed at Roxy or not, I guess we could debate. You might know her better than I do, though. I don't know. There's still a lot I want to ask her.
I know her as a big prankster who gets on all of the teachers' nerves, and I always thought it was because she needed attention.
Does that make her a bad person?
Well, to the teachers, yes.
Look, Finn, I'm not going to tell you who to be angry at or what to feel. I mean, everyone processes things in their own way, but personally, right now, I don't know how to feel towards Roxy. I want to trust her. I'm sure this is hard for her. Not that I don't know. I don't know. But I'm sorry to hear about your father too. I know it's tough. I don't know how long it's been, but for me it's been many years, and it's still not easy.
Finn will give you a friendly, like, pat on the shoulder. It's been a couple years for me. But, if you ever want to talk about it, I'm open to it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, it's always nice when someone else can relate in more than just sympathy.
Yeah, for better or for worse.
Yeah. I don't know if this seems like a weird time to bring this up, but you know my friend Nico, right? You guys are on the same team, obviously.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's stressing over who he's going to take to the dance, though.
Oh, he didn't tell me about that, but he's one of my best friends. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, yeah. I kind of gathered that. He talks about you all the time. You guys you must have something very special, he says.
Yeah, ever since we started school, it's always been the three of us, myself, him, and his twin sister Asa. I don't know if you've got to meet Asa yet, but anyways, Nico shared something with me that was actually about you, and I hope he didn't share it in confidence, and hope it wasn't something he didn't want you to tell people, but he said you were pansexual.
Finn looks a little, not mildly awkward, mildly. But he says, "Oh, he mentioned that."
Yeah, I think if Albion notices the awkwardness on Finn's face, yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe it wasn't my place to bring up. Wow, this weekend's been a little bit of a whirlwind, but he and I were talking, and well, I told him some things that I've never told anyone before until this past weekend, and he told me I should talk to you because I told him that I think I like guys.
Really?
And maybe, yeah. I mean, I've known for a while, but I just haven't told anyone, and I guess maybe he thought, since you shared something similar with him, that talking with you might help, and at this point, maybe it would. I don't know. It's still kind of new to me to talk about it, and it didn't go well at first when I told Asa.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I know there's a lot going on with this whole article thing, and maybe now's not the best time, but seems like we've got a lot in common. So, like I said, sometimes having a friend who understands things from a real life perspective can help.
Yeah, first of all, I had no idea. But it means a lot that you told me. I don't really know a lot of other people who, understands these things like I do, and I'm sure that must have been really hard for you.
Yeah, it was hard at first, but weirdly enough, once I told Asa and then Levi and then Nico and now you, it gets easier each time. the one person I don't think I'll ever be able to tell is my father.
I was gonna ask if your dad knew, but I have a feeling that's gonna be rough if he ever catches wind of that. He doesn't seem like a super open-minded person.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid that at all costs.
Al, I'm gonna tell you right now, I think it's great that you're starting to tell people, but based on my experience, just be very careful about who you tell and who you trust with that information, because it's nobody else's business except for the people that you truly care about to know. I just don't want anything bad to happen to you.
Thank you for that advice. I appreciate it. It's just part of it's so freeing though, you know? Once you tell it, it's like
Yeah,
that weight lifted off your shoulder.
I know, but I probably don't have to tell you that there is a lot of people don't understand. It's carries a bit of a stigma, and in the wizarding world, from what I've been told, it's particularly poignant. So just know that some people, just be prepared to, I guess, find out who your real friends are when you start telling people.
Yeah. I've got a little dose of that so far, but I don't know. It's still all really new, so I'm sure over time I'll figure it out.
And you said that your friend Asa didn't take it very well?
No, not at all. I felt like I owed it to her to be honest with her, because I got, well, Levi helped me figure this one out, but I guess she had feelings for me, and I felt like I needed to tell her why I didn't have those feelings in return.
When you tell Finn that she had feelings for you, like Finn's expression looks like it looks as if like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ouch. That must really hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. I've known her for a long time, and I guess in my head I thought being honest with her was best, and just the way she reacted wasn't at all what I expected, and I haven't even got the chance to talk to her since then, and don't even know if she wants to talk to me at this point, but I think she needs some time.
Do you regret telling her?
I don't know. I don't think so. But maybe the timing was off. We just talked about the dance and going to the dance, and so I don't know.
My advice, just give her the space that she needs. I can imagine that dropping something like this is one thing, but dropping something like this when you like the person, that's gotta compound it even more. So I think just be ready and available to talk when she's finally ready to talk to you, and for the time being, just let her sort through what she needs to sort through, because everyone has to deal with it in their own way, I found. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Al, I have lost a few friends along the way myself, but the ones who truly mattered stuck by. So I hope that the same holds true for you and Asa.
Yeah, I hope so too. I'm not letting the door close on that one just yet.
I think that it's more meaningful for you because if I was being completely honest with myself, I think some people have been telling me what I want to hear. Just because, I don't know, they're afraid of how I would act if they didn't. As strange as that sounds.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I guess if we put ourselves in their shoes, it can be a little awkward for them too, to be put on the spot and not know how to respond. But I mean, was there anything you wanted me to talk to Roxy about?
No, I just wanted your opinion. That's really all it was.
Well, like I said, I'm not going to tell you how to feel or who to direct those feelings toward, but I think that I at least need to talk to Roxy more. Maybe you have all the information you need, but she's not the one that did those things to our parents, to those other people. And I just don't feel like association by blood is something we should hold against someone, because I don't know how much you know about my father or how much you've interacted with him, but while he's my father, he's not someone that I want people judging me based on.
It's a good point. That's a very good point.
But if you want to talk more about it at any point, I'm here.
Same. And if anyone gives you grief for who you are, I got your back.
Thanks, Finn. That really means a lot.
I probably should be going. If you end up not finding anyone, I guess, to go to the dance with, I think Chance wanted to see if the two of us would go just as friends, but you're welcome to hang out with us if you'd like.
Yeah, that might be nice. I'll let you know.
He'll give you another friendly pat on the shoulder.
Thanks again, Finn. I'm sure I'll see you around.
And thanks for trusting me, Al.
All right.
See ya, he says as
See you
he'll
later.
leave. Okay.
I ship it.
Everyone ships anything these days.
I just gotta say, plants need water. Plants need water.
Oh.
It's literally like, oh my god! Is that the ship name? Plants need water.
Plants need water.
Please, everyone in the Premier chat, hashtag plants need water.
Plants need water. Okay, so meanwhile, back to Juan and Roxana. So you guys are looking for Toby?
Yes!
All right, so I'm going to say it's after classes, and you guys will finally be able to find Tobias. And Tobias right now is with Tritessa. And Tritessa is holding this really adorable knitted platypus. This really cute knitted platypus. And that she's presenting it to Toby. And Toby is looks so excited, and he said, this is so adorable. And he just grabs it and he just kind of clutches it and hugs it. And he says, yeah, sure, Tritessa, sure, I'll go to the dance with you. And Tritessa says, awesome. She says, I'll pick you up at 5. We can
Hell yeah.
she says. And they're just gonna continue chatting, just the two of them, as you guys are approaching, if you'd like.
Toby?
He turns to you and says, Roxanne, Look what Tritessa gave me. He says he's holding up the little platypus.
Automatically, like the tension she had, like she looked very, I would point out, like on the walk over, she seemed very on guard, like was looking around constantly, probably looked a little bit paranoid actually, but now like that's all dissipated and she's like, oh, it's a little cute platypus. Do you have name for him?
Uh, I no, not yet. I just got it. I have to think really hard what to name it. And Tritessa proudly says, "I did the whole thing by hand, no magic. Thank you very much."
Wow.
She says.
I didn't know
Very-
you were so good at knitting.
She says, it's sort of a very therapeutic hobby of mine." Tritessa says. It's beautiful and it's so soft. Who are you going to the dance with? Toby asks Roxy.
You wouldn't know him. He goes to another school.
Okay. He says.
Juan is going to look
Toby-
at Roxana like,
She's like,
Tritessa is like looking at Toby and like giving him like a look, and Toby is like looking between you and Tritessa and then you again, and so how's it been today? Toby asks.
well, about that. Do you mind if I just talk to you really? I'm so sorry. You guys are in the middle of something. I just need to talk to you about something.
Sure. Yeah. And he'll excuse himself and go off with you. Tritessa looks at Juan and she says, "Sup."
hello?
So, you and Naila, Tritessa says.
Oh, didn't you? No.
She says, "I'm very observant."
Well, yeah. I didn't notice about you and Toby.
She says, "I thought I was pretty upfront about how much I liked him."
Yeah, but I don't know. I just didn't picture it.
Why not? He's a great guy, he's smart, he's sensitive,
Yeah, he is right. He's a very good friend.
and I think his Yamaka's adorable.
uh,
For the record, she says, "I actually didn't know that you and Naila are a thing, but you just confirmed it for me."
you know what? I think you should talk with Ajika. You two would be really good friends.
Yeah, I already talked to Aika, so what's the plan? You know, to help him with the favor, she says.
I don't know. I don't, I don't know what you're talking about, but favor.
"Oh, Juan," she says, it might be a little dicey right now considering, what's just the bomb that kind of dropped today, but
How do you know?
I may be quiet, but I know a lot of things.
Are you sure you and Ajika are not related?
Let's just say a little birdie told me.
Look, I think I'm gonna have to go talk with Ajika actually because yeah, it's not the moment. But you know, Tritas, I'm gonna tell you something in confidence. Try and not tell him to Ajika,
You don't want me to... Oh, you want me to keep a secret?
please.
From Aika? A secret from
He's gonna
Aika?
just make sure he doesn't know about from you.
That's fine. He's not gonna know from me. Spill.
Isn't it? Don't you think it's a little bit weird that he asked me that favor just before everyone knew about Roxy's dad. I don't know. I may be a bit paranoid, but Ajika really knows too much sometimes.
No, I think you're right. Aika seems to know more than he's letting on. Even I can't really unlock that. That man is. He's mysterious. It's very alluring, I have to admit.
He is, right? But yeah, I'm gonna have to talk with him about that, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to think about that. I really had forgotten it until now.
Well, you made a favor, and from what Yika told me, a favor in Wagadu is honored. And if not, bad things happen.
I know.
What are you gonna do, Juan? What are you gonna do? She says.
I love
Joytessa
her.
says teasingly. I love Joytessa, she's great.
Ah, yep, yep.
Why are you so antsy and nervous all the time? Come on, she says. She gives you a playful punch on the shoulder. Have some backbone, Juan.
Oh, okay now. I have some backbone. It's just that, when it's about my friends, I get it.
Every time.
I love
without
this.
fail. I love that freaking clock. Oh my.
Why? It always interrupts me.
It's like the fifth PC.
it's like Psyduck. He just pops up as Psyduck, like just randomly the most. For people who are watching who don't understand what we're talking about, because I don't know if people can hear it very well, but Clef has an alarm, not alarm clock. He has a clock that makes music, plays music
Yeah.
every, and it's just like, glorious.
Just as
It always pops up at the worst second. So that I do have backbone. It's just that when it's about my friends, I get a little bit anxious. And I just made up with Roxy. I don't know if I can just bring that up.
All right, fair enough, fair enough.
But look, I'll see what I can do. I did promise him that I couldn't guarantee anything.
Meanwhile, so Roxana, you take Toby over. So, what's up?
so you haven't seen it, or are you just like being nice right now?
It depends on what you're referring to.
The article.
Oh, did I read an article this morning. Did you read an article this morning?
I did. So, my father just got caught and sent to Azkaban.
Oh yeah, I do remember reading that. Yes, and I'm sure that nobody else has noticed.
Toby, everyone's read it. In fact, I believe everyone read it before I did.
You don't know that for sure, Roxy. And as he's saying that, he's looking at everyone, and everyone's like staring in your direction. I'm sure they're just staring in awe at this beautiful platypus, and then the platypus squeaks.
And she smiles and she's like, everyone hates me, Toby.
They'll get over it. It's just a phase. They don't really hate you. People love you. This is not something that's just gonna change overnight.
I think it has. Natasha doesn't have any friends anymore.
Oh, Nana, you saw Natasha?
Yeah. Not good. Not good at all. Don't tested around, obviously. But yeah, God just was like, I don't know where the toilet is. How about I take a dump on Roxy's life right now? Oh boy, I should be happy about this. I should be happy about this
Well, why happy?
because it's over. It's finally over.
You mean that he's in Azkaban?
Yes. I should be happy. And I mean I am. I'm glad he's being put away. But I didn't think was going to happen was, and she turns around, and if anyone's looking at her, she's going to yell out, I didn't expect all of this. All of these people looking at me. Hello to you. Hello to you. Excellent. Having an excellent day.
Well, well, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I guess there's nothing I can do. Just feels like everyone's eyes are on me. It feels like people are planning. It feels like the fucking walls are closing in on me and I can't breathe.
Well, Roxy, you said so yourself. It all those people don't matter. You said so that your real friends, they're not really your friends anyway. You already knew that.
I know I did.
So what's changed?
I don't know. It's going to sound selfish, but I liked it. I liked that people liked me. I liked that I was popular. It was good.
I mean I'm not gonna lie. After the second event, people have been congratulating me. They know my name, Roxy, and it feels good. It feels so good. And Tessa gave me this really cute like stuffed animal, and I think it's got to be partly because of the fact that everyone's sees me differently now, and it's I guess I understand that.
It does.
Yeah,
Um,
it feels really good. Well, maybe I can talk to them and say you should be nice to Toby's friend. Be nice to Toby's friend.
um, it's okay. I actually came to make sure that none of my bullshit was rubbing off on you. So it's okay. Don't get involved. This is my problem. I don't want anything to rub off on you. A lot of people have their own opinion about me, and I should be the one to correct that. But I just it's selfish. I just needed to come see you and make sure you have my back because
Well, we made a promise.
yes, we did. I don't know. I'm sorry. I never felt like this before. I think this is what panic feels like.
Well, don't panic. Just you know, take it one day at a time. But whoa, I think Finn's probably very happy right now. Not
I
that you need to
almost
worry about.
forgot about him. Oh my
No,
god.
not that you need to worry about him or what he thinks, but
Toby, I don't know what he's going to do. Like I just got everyone in the group, and I got all excited about the dance, and I don't even think I should go anymore because I lied. I'm not going with anybody. I'm sorry. I didn't want to worry you, but
Wait, you're not. No, you can't not go. This is the big event, and there's the costume competition, which was your idea in the first place. You have to go.
I got nobody to go with. It'll be sad. God.
What about what about Nico?
I think I kind of stuffed it with Nico, and besides, look, people like Nico, they don't like people like me.
Well, how about Levi?
Sorry, that was mean. Levi's a good guy, but I think Levi's got another girl in his mind. And besides, I like to keep our relationship strictly professional. I would hate to encourage any other thoughts.
I mean, that I'll be in Juan, Aika.
I don't want people to feel like they have to go with me. You haven't been the best person to my team.
Well, it's up to you, Roxy. You can decide for yourself what you want to do. But I don't know. I feel like if you don't go, I feel like you would regret not going more than regret going.
Just a storm's coming, and I just have the feeling that something's going to go down. I don't know. Maybe that's just the paranoia speaking, but I just feel really unsure for the first time in my life.
Well, just hang in there and just don't pay any attention to anyone. You just go to class and just get through the week, and then hopefully by the end of the week it'll blow over.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, like I said, just no matter what you hear, you don't have to stick up for me. You don't have to get involved. Just, it's okay.
Okay, I understand.
Yes. All right. I'm sorry I took you away from your girl.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
No, it's not. It's not crazy at all. It is completely understandable. Look, any girl would be mad for you.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to it, and Tritessa, she's really intense, but in a good way.
Oh, I see. Well, go get her, Tiger. And she just like cracks out. She's like, "Oh my god, that was amazing! Go on,
That is how a tiger sounds, right?
It sure does. It sure does, Toby."
And then Toby will go back to Tritessa, and Tritessa will take a hold of his hand, and she's gonna turn to Juan and says, "All right, Juan, we're gonna be off. Good luck," she says.
Thank you, Tritessa. Have a good time.
You'll need it.
I'm gonna go with Roxy and be like, "Hey, Roxy, how did everything went with Toby?"
Yeah, it went all right. I have a lot of stuff to think about, Juan. So much stuff.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to give you another one.
Okay, all right. Before you continue, ask yourself, A, is this something Roxy would like? Ask yourself, B, Am I really sure this is something Roxy would like? Ask yourself these questions, and then you tell me.
Look, the problem is I don't really have an option. You need to know this. It's a heads up.
Uh-huh.
So, the other day, I was talking with Ajika.
Ugh. She's like, ugh. It's okay. Just repeat that, Juan. Just cut the
So
shit.
the other
Come on,
day,
just tell me.
I was talking to Ajika,
Uh-huh.
and you know how he is, right?
Oh,
You know,
absolutely. He is not to be trusted.
probably yeah,
Yeah, I don't
but
trust him.
but he knows a lot of stuff. He
Uh-huh.
manages to get a lot of information.
Uh-huh.
Look, he told me like 2 days before all of this happened
Mm-hmm.
that he wanted me to see if you wanted to go to the dance with him.
Okay, so like we've established that Aiker is a person not to be trusted. I'm glad we have because
Yeah,
I
we're
just
in the same
said
page
no,
about that.
yes. You said
We're-
no for Chris, yes?
Look, I want you to understand. I told him I would ask you
Huh.
just because I don't know if you know about this, but well, when we were dying of cold back in in Koldovstrovets, but no, in here actually during the first event, I promised him I would owe him a favor.
Mhm.
So he said, ask her to see what she would say.
Mhm.
I'm not doing this because of that. I'm doing this because I'm pretty sure that Ajika knew about what was going to happen.
Mhm. Yes. Now that you brought it up, that has occurred to me too. But
It's just so that you know that he's gonna do it, so that you are prepared and he can't catch you off guard.
well, thanks for telling me. And I want to point out the little green undertone on her skin is starting to intensify, and she's kind of going like, you know, I 2 days ago, yes,
I
2 days where you knew this information, and yeah, sure, whatever. But was this some way to like get back at me for telling Toby or something?
what do you mean? Like someone to get back? Why would I get to get back at you? I told you, yes, I might have been angry, but I would not do something to harm you.
I just I you probably I don't know what was going through your head. I'm a little upset right now. Okay, I have a lot of things to think about right now. My family is just freaking Chernobyl at the moment. The whole school hates me. Finn's probably having a fucking field day. I don't know what Albion is doing, what he's thinking. Where the hell is Levi? And then
Roxana,
the dance is like the last thing on my mind right now. So do you see why I'm upset? Just he's a
I
person
understand.
who manipulates people, and the green's getting like she's probably looking a bit like Shrek right now. It's like he's a person we
That's
can
why.
establish.
Come on, Roxana, calm down.
Just
I'm not saying you will go to dance with him.
I
I'm
know,
saying
but just
I'm gonna go tell him off right now. I just wanted you to know.
I just
You need to relax.
I
It's
am
something that you need to know. I couldn't just not tell you, could I?
yes. And look, I'm not upset at you. I'm upset right now because look, I'm a lot of things, but I will not be Aika's plating that he can just use to get information out of whatever his game is. Like, I'm a person, not a chess piece. I should talk to him myself, actually. Screw him. He
Roxana,
just wants to use me. I just know it. Like, there's not a genuine
calm down.
and like it probably looks a bit weird. It almost looks like her skin's warping, but then you realize it actually is kind of looking like the texture of goo. Like, if you've ever seen Hal's Moving Castle, when Hal has like the big freak out and he starts to turn to goo, almost looks a little bit like that.
Juan is going to grab you by the arms again and be like, hey, calm down. Are you okay? What's happening to you?
I am green.
I noticed that. I thought it was because you're freaking out, and now you're looking like you're turning into goo.
Oh my god, everyone can see this. Can we get undercover, please?
Yeah, let's go. I don't know. Let's go to a bathroom somewhere. I don't know. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Calm down, okay? Calm down. Breathe.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to go to a place where we can like hide her because
I'm green.
you want to hide.
I do. Okay, look, sorry, I got upset there.
No, I understand.
I'm just
I would be upset if I was in your position. Okay, look. How about this? We wait until you go back to your normal self, like the green goes away, and then we go talk with the others, with Levi, with Al.
I'm not going to the dance with him, Juan. He cannot be trusted.
What are you talking about? I'm
He
pretty
can't-
sure you want to talk with them, right? Who's talking about Ajika?
I'm talking about Aika. I'm not going to the dance with Aika.
I'm not talking about Ajika. I was telling you wanted to go talk with Levi and Albion.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm a little single-minded right now. Yes, I do want to do that.
Okay, so let's calm down. Wait until you're not green,
Okay.
and go find them. Okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna say, just to explain Levi's absence, that he won't be able to meet you guys after classes because he's got mag fu practice. But I'm gonna say Albion is available if you want to just meet the three of you and just fill in Levi later.
Perfect.
So go ahead. Where are you meeting, if that's the case?
I'm guessing. Yeah, in the Wampus camp room.
Yeah. Jordan, would Roxy have ever replied to Al, or would she have not seen it that day?
I imagine her reply would have been like the same, hey, and that's when she would have said, could you meet us in the Wampus common room? And that's
Okay.
what she would have replied with.
So then, yeah, he would have definitely showed up. And this is, I assume, after classes later that day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So he would be there waiting, or he would arrive to you guys waiting there, I assume. Hey, and I assume Juan's there too already, Clef?
Yep.
Hey, where's Levi?
Magfu.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, he's hitting it off with Chessa. They were on a date. Did you know?
What?
Yeah.
How did I hear about this?
Totally.
Why did you guys not tell me? That is, oh my god, that is a huge step for Levi. I'm almost proud of him.
You know, I am too.
You know what?
She knows what that Tao's thing is, so I don't think they get pretty good.
Make like the fetching couple. Anyway,
Albion's just looking at Roxy, kind of surprised she seems her chipper, upbeat self at this point. So he just
you
looks
read
and
it. You read the article. That's
yeah, I did. And I also got a visit from someone unexpected.
was it Djokovic?
Yeah, how'd you know?
I expected to just I don't know. I didn't know. guessed because I haven't seen him.
So then I assume you know about, well, obviously you know about his father.
Yeah, I do.
I guess it explains a lot between the two of you. I always sensed an odd sort of animosity, but it was kind of confusing as well. I mean, I knew Levi was wrong when he said you guys were exes. I could just tell that wasn't the case, but
No, Finn would never even consider that. But yeah, it's I'm just choosing to stay clear of him. I think I'm the last person he probably wants to see right now, and that's okay. Um,
probably for the best.
yeah,
But
he's just probably not meant to be my friend, and that's okay. That's all right.
I guess this kind of confirms what you had told me before. And how are you feeling?
Would you like the answer you want to hear or the truth?
The truth, please.
Like shit. Um, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy it's over. You know, I'm happy that you get closure. I'm happy that Finn gets closure, and everyone else who goes to my school who had any involvement with him gets closure. But it was just easier pretending he didn't exist. And I still haven't finished business. I still have things I want to say, and maybe then I'll move on with my life. But everybody hates me now because you know the truth.
If we hated you, do you think we would be here?
No, I
That's
don't think.
exactly what I said.
Well, you're all true friends then. So thank you for having my back, even though I probably haven't been the best team member. And I'm sorry about that.
Look, Roxy, you were honest with me back in my house. You told me something that was not easy to hear, but was still important to hear, and I respect that. But I don't feel like I know you that well. So as long as you're telling me that whatever your dad did, you didn't condone it, and that you feel like he's getting the justice he deserves, then I think I can walk away okay from that, knowing that.
Like I said back at the house, I'm sorry it got this far, and there's a special circle in hell for Bartholomew Chivets, and I in no way condone what he did. Everyone is equal and deserves life. Yeah, like I don't know what else to say than that. But I am an open book. If there's anything you want to know about him or me or my family, I will tell you everything. There's no secrets anymore. I'm done with secrets.
I appreciate that. So, oddly enough, my dad offered to take me to Azkaban to see your dad.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to go, but he said if I thought it would help.
Oh,
Well, I think that's a bad idea, though. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well,
mm,
I don't know what to tell you because I genuinely can't put myself in your shoes.
yeah, me neither. I don't know what I would do.
Well,
I mean,
maybe this is your opportunity to get answers out of him, because I can tell you a lot about him, but
what else
I
do I
can't
need to
give you.
know? What else? He killed my mom, and that's that. What other answers are gonna help this get any better?
Wait a minute. There's something. I can't believe I forgot this. There's something I forgot to mention when I told you. I can't believe it slipped my mind. It was something little that Alex said, and I completely looked over it. He said, when he was talking about the hoops, Alex said that Dad actually didn't mention trying to find it for you know who. I
Wait,
know this
Alex
doesn't.
knew that he was looking for the hoops?
He knew he was, and she realizes like what she said, and she's like, he knows he was looking for something.
Not the
Look, what
hoops.
I tell you, you cannot tell anybody else.
You
Alec
said
was Alec was in contact with my dad, not recently, a while ago. This is how I know where he was. When I told you back at the house that he was last seen in New Orleans, Alec told me this information. Now, he said he was looking for something, and it wasn't necessarily for you know who, and it has to be the hoops. But I don't know if that brings you any closer to a conclusion, but something that I forgot to mention. But you can't tell anybody Alec knew this. Like, I'm all for honesty, but
Yeah, no, I get it.
Alec is loyal, and he's, God bless him, he's just stupid and loyal. He's coming around though.
I kind of forgot about the hoops for a little bit with his article and everything. But
Mm-hmm.
do you guys? Is there anyone we can trust? Like, I feel like these hoops are a big deal, and we've now got 3 of them. I don't know. I get a bad feeling about this. I feel like we need to find someone we can trust with these hoops.
Yeah. I mean, other than Toby, like Toby knows, but he doesn't know we have more than one. And at the moment, I think I'm just going to bow out here and say that I was wrong to tell Toby that information. And from now on, let's just play it close to our chest and just not tell anyone for now, because Toby's getting to know a lot more people. And not that he has a loud mouth, but maybe something might slip. And I think the less he knows, maybe that's safer for him as well. But for now, we'll keep it quiet and just, unless Al, you think your dad might want to know about the hoops.
I've thought about telling him, but I don't know what he would do. I
Well, then
feel like
maybe keep it to yourself for now.
it's not that I don't trust my dad. I just feel like he'll not even include me in whatever's happening, and then I'll just not know, and I don't know.
But back to the subject at hand. If you go to see Bartholomew, you can ask him about the hoops if there is nobody monitoring. And you can ask him if he was in Japan. Maybe we'll get more answers about the hoops. You'll get answers about your mom. But this is up to you. I'm not going to make you do anything.
Yeah, but why would he even tell me? And I doubt that. I'm sure it's monitored, and I don't know. It all seems so risky, and I doubt we would find anything out.
He might not answer you, but he might answer me.
Are you actually going to go visit him?
If we think that'll help.
Look, you don't have to do that for any of us. The only reason you should go is for you.
Don't worry. I have a few things I want to say to him too. And she kind of gives almost like a very unsettling smile at that.
As we get closer to the time of the dance, Roxana, you will be coming back from class. I'm assuming eventually you might start going to class again.
Yeah.
And there will be somebody waiting for you right out of the common area. It is a gentleman, Aika, but to your surprise, he is not dressed in his uniform. He actually is dressed as a gender-bended Svetlana Praskovia. And she's the spitting image of Svetlana Praskovia down to the sunglasses. And actually, as you enter down the hallway, he actually pulls down the sunglasses, very similar to how she does it. And he says, Miss Svets. Just like the way that Svetlana speaks your name.
Aika?
Yes, it's me. How do I look? Am I not the spitting image of one of the finest professors here at Koldovsterets?
I mean, sure. In fact, you look just like her. But gender bent, obviously.
Yes. I think that I think that she would be flattered.
Can I help you with something, Aika?
Yes, you can, actually.
Oh, I just bet.
I have a question for you,
I'm sure you
Roxana. And I have a feeling that this is a secret that has already been revealed to you. I was wondering, I'll just cut to the chase. Do you have someone that you are already going to the dance with?
No, I don't.
Are you going to the dance?
I don't know.
If you were hypothetically to go to the dance, would you have any interest at all to go with me?
Well, Aika, that really depends. Because, I'm just going to be very straightforward here. What are your intentions?
My intentions is to have a good time.
Is that right?
It is a dance after all. That should be no secret, no.
Juan tells me you're in a house in Gaziwa, is it?
That is correct.
You deal in secrets. You like secrets.
I do. And as somebody like yourself, who is quite a prankster, I'm sure secrets is very much not foreign to you as well.
And Juan tells me that you made this, you asked him for this favor 2 days before all this shit went down. And I find that very interesting, especially considering your little Patronus trick at the party. Oh, and let's not mention the potion you gave Albion with a little extra something in it. Now it's all completely in the rules, and I can appreciate a crafty person. But I don't know if I trust you, Aika.
Like I said, as a fellow prankster, how many things have you slipped into punch bowls, and how many people don't trust you for things?
Pretty much everyone. Doubly so now. Thank you for reminding me.
Maybe you and I are a lot more similar than you think.
Can I... This is a bit far-fetched, but can I roll an insight just to, try and see if he's being... Yeah, because, She's
you can definitely... Go ahead. Roll.
So I suppose observe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, 8.
Ooh, you can't tell. It's really hard to read him. Roxana, let me make something quite clear to you. I am not here to beg for you to go to the dance. Not in the slightest. I simply am making the proposal, and ultimately, you are your own woman. You can make your own decisions of who you go to the dance with, if at all. So, if you choose not to, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I just wanted to let you know that you were my first pick. And if you don't accept the offer, I will just politely bow out and ask somebody else. No harm done.
I'm just making conversation here, if you have a free moment. But I just find it very interesting that someone as intelligent as you would want to go to a dance with me, who is probably now the fan least favorite.
The change of events definitely has caused quite a stir amongst the students. But that's the thing about secrets. Sometimes people feel that you're hiding something when you actually aren't.
Well, what can I say? You've just built that kind of reputation. But
I was more referring to your situation, not mine.
huh.
Well, I know how people have been looking at you and seeing you. They think that there's this big dark secret that just suddenly got revealed about who you really are, and people believe that they know you, and that you're probably still hiding something, when what I think, at least I believe, I don't think that you're hiding anything at all.
Not in the slightest.
Well, then we're very transparent about that then.
All right, Aika. But let me get things straight, okay?
Hmm.
Just look, I hate to be a bitch about this, but you know. If there is some other reason that you're taking me to the dance, that has anything else to do with, just having a good time, just taking me as a friend, like you want to get some sort of, I don't know, some sort of information out of me, and I find out about it, we're going to have a problem.
Oh, but there is another reason why I want to take you to the dance, other than just for the fun of it.
And what might that be?
He says, you intrigued me. There's a lot of mystery behind the great Roxana. Like I said, everyone believes they know you, and everyone believes they know you inside and out. But do they really? Do they really know the real you? I would like to seek out the truth of what the real Roxana really is like deep down inside.
Well, I'll be happy to disappoint you, but my answer to the dance is, yeah, sure, I'll go with you.
Really? He actually looks surprised that you said yes.
Sure, maybe I'll learn something about you too. And she gives him a really stern-eyed look.
Many people have tried. But if you wish to take on that challenge, I will not take that opportunity away for you to try.
I've known a lot of people who like their secrets, Aika. People aren't really as complicated as they like to think they are.
I am a man with many barriers and many walls, and I'm aware that I have a lot of barriers and a lot of walls. Do you have a lot of barriers and walls as well, Miss Schvetz? He says, putting down his shades.
Nope. What you see is what you get with me.
Very well. Well, in that case, should I pick you up from Koldovsterets, or would you prefer just meeting over at Ilvermorny?
What suits you better? I never done this before.
Why don't I pick you up from Koldovsterets and we'll go over to Ilvermorny together? That sounds like the gentleman way of doing things.
Sure. I just don't expect a big frilly tulle ball gown because I'm not that kind of girl.
And if it makes you feel less nervous, I will refrain from offering you anything to drink throughout the entire night. So please don't take it as being rude. I'm just wanting to make sure that you're not nervous about anything.
That's okay. Thank you, Aika.
Of course.
All right. So I have class.
As do I.
Mm-hmm.
I will see you Saturday evening. And as you're about to leave, the actual Svetlana Praskovia walks by. She stops in the middle of the hallway as she crosses by you, and she looks over at Aika. And Aika says, "Why, hello, Professor. Looks like you got the memo." They say that imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
Roxana will chuckle.
Svetlana Praskovia looks at him and says, "Don't you have class, Taurus champion?" He pulls down his shades as well. "Why, yes. Yes, I do." "Don't you as well, Professor?" he says. And
Roxana's like losing it. She's loving this.
And Svetlana, like, she's taken aback by that. And for the first time, she seems very, very disoriented. And she says, "Do yourself a favor, Taurus champion, and run along before I start taking away points from your team." And Aika, without breaking a sweat, will, give her a nod and say, "Of course, Professor. Have a good day." And he will glide off.
And Roxana's got the biggest grin on her face. She's like, hee hee hee.
Svetlana will look towards you and says, "Svets, get to class."
What, you talking to me? Oh yes, it is that time, isn't it? I best be off.
She grumbles, "Now there's two of them."
Yes. I love Aika, oh my god. The way he handled her
Me too.
bullshit was so funny to me. He's like, if you don't want to go, I'll just find someone else.
Yeah,
I really love
exactly.
Aika. I didn't know
He's
why
so
you
great.
didn't talk with him.